Think about your strongest desire and the entire hierarchy of desires that guide your life. We all have we all have our desires, the impulses towards action that drive us through life, and they can be a detriment, but they can also be a strong, positive, motivating, guiding force. Because if our desires are pure, if they are not malevolent desires, if they are desires towards what is ultimately a good end, then by following the guidance offered by those desires, we can avoid the pitfalls that we otherwise might fall into. The Whatever our strongest single desire is will usually lead us to the best outcome, can lead us to where we were meant to be. Because all false desires are ultimately, or perhaps not false desires, but weak desires are ultimately overridden by stronger desires. Our impulses are measured, and they are determined in a hierarchy as guided by who we really are deep down. That strongest desire and those immediately below it will override the weaker desires, the things that simply affect us from day to day, but don't really define us. That those stronger desires can and will lead us to the best possible future if we have the courage to listen to them and really let them guide us. Think about what you really want more than anything. If it is something good, if it is something decent, and it almost always is, whether or not people recognize it as such, the guiding desire, the central overriding ultimate desire, is the one that ultimately leads you to the most good. And if you don't deny it, if you let yourself hear the voice of that desire, of that impulse, then it can stop you from making mistakes that otherwise you might, and you might not realize it. But if we go through life and we follow a course because we think we're supposed to, if we do things because we think it's what's expected of us, it's the good thing to do, but then we listen to our desires and we listen to what we really want deep down, the things that motivate us and guide us, then we can be more aware of the future we're ultimately leading ourselves to, and we can avoid those distractions.